Thursday morning, RDBS viewing family. I hope you guys are having an awesome day today. You sleep well, right? Well, I'm not sure how I slept, but this morning is a new day and I'm ready to face it. Let's see what Kendall has and we'll be back.
Good morning. We start with news that Louis Lewis, the former Chief Executive Officer of Tourism at the St. Lucia Tourist Board, has been appointed as the new CEO of the St. Lucia Tourism Authority.
You've been here before. You've had a distinguished period heading the organization. And we're now asking you to come back. And it's not exactly the same when you left. And there's a whole new reality that you have to confront. But what really comforts us is the fact that you did not leave the industry. Since you left the organization, you've actually been enhancing your skills. And the chairman said that you chaired, well, you are founding CEO of the tourism of the Tobago tourism agency, which meant that you're still in the industry, you were still involved in marketing. And we know you've been a consultant for the last couple of years or so. And it meant you were still involved, you were still up to date with changes taking place, new thinking, new trend, understanding new trends, and importantly, the new technologies that have been placed before us. So you're taking over an organization now that has so many more imperatives before it, and it will demand the very best of you.
The new SLTA head, who will play a vital role in shaping the future of St. Lucia's tourism sector, was formally introduced at a press conference at the SLTA on Wednesday. In other news, Helen's Daughters, a non-profit organization with a special focus on the economic development of rural women, will be attending the 2024 Caribbean Week of Agriculture, CWA, for the first time. The event is being held in St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
And so what you will see is the story during that panel of Annie Bob, who is one of our members who was on the island of Mayro and who endured Hurricane Beryl. And essentially what she experienced, aside from receiving cash and voucher assistance from Helen's Daughters, one of the things that I think pushed us from Annie's story was to prompt to create our psychosocial support network, which is coming underway in November as well. So essentially all our women farmer members, their families, and also our staff will have access to counseling support.
At this year's CWA, Helen's Daughters will be hosting a panel discussion on recovery and resilience, women farmers' pathways post-Hurricane Beryl, as well as launching their documentary, Roots of Resilience, Stories of Caribbean Women in Agriculture. They will also be participating in the CWA trade show. In law enforcement news, the RSLPF has launched an investigation into a shooting at Grand Riviere in Dennery. On Tuesday, October 1st, 2024, about 10:50 p.m., police officers attached to the Richford police station responded to a shooting at La Pointe in Dennery. A 34-year-old male resident of Belmont in Dennery sustained multiple gunshot injuries after being accosted by unknown individuals. He was conveyed to a medical institution where he is admitted in critical condition. Police are also probing a shooting at La Pointe, Dennery. On Tuesday, October 1st, 2024, about 8:15 p.m. this time, police officers attached to the Dennery police station responded to a shooting at La Pointe, Dennery. An adult male and a minor female suffered injuries during that incident and were conveyed to a local medical facility for care. They have both been listed as being in stable condition. Finally, October 2nd was observed as World Alcohol Day. This day encourages the general public to say no to alcohol and is dedicated to raising awareness about the health impacts of alcohol consumption, particularly as it relates to its misuse and abuse. According to statistics from the Pan American Health Organization, or PAHO, alcohol has been linked to 5.5% of all deaths across the Americas. It also accounts for 6.7% of all disability-adjusted life years lost in the region.
In St. Lucia, the same concern exists. Alcohol consumption has become a cultural practice, especially in social settings. Alcohol is known to be introduced to our youth at a very early age, with its use carrying through all stages of life, in a number of instances from childhood to the more mature years of life. The misuse of alcohol is associated with a range of health problems.
These include increased risk for heart disease, diabetes, cancers, mental health disorders, and injuries, all which place a heavy burden on household budgets, healthcare costs, and the country's development. These are your top stories. Thanks for watching.
Oh, thank you, Kendall. We need to take a short break and come right back. Stay with us. Well, I'm representing. Tomorrow, we want you to all wear something green, and that is in recognition and in solidarity or showing that you understand the environment. Cerebral Palsy Day. Now, the day is the actual international day is this Sunday, and the agency on the island is going to be having their own activity, but they're also asking that come tomorrow, everybody represent with a touch of green. Well, what a PTA, I don't have green today, but on Friday, I'm certainly going to be in my green. Daria is wearing her green. So green represents cerebral palsy. And Zaria here is the president of the St. Lucia Cerebral Palsy Association, been in operation for 12 years now. And of course, the 6th is going to be the actual International Observance Day.
That's scary.
Oh, I got it right. But I'm wearing my pink because, of course, it's cancer, and I'm wearing my pink. So we are definitely representing for causes within this month as well. Daria, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
You look
Maureen.
well.
Thanks.
You look well. Tell me a little bit about the association, and then we're going to talk about what you would like the public to do, and why what you would like them to walk
know,
away.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so the Cerebral Palsy Association of St. Lucia, we've been in existence for over 12 years now. Our mandate is to advocate for persons living with the condition cerebral palsy. Our goals are to ensure that persons with the condition are given the opportunity to contribute to our society. That stems from being able to access healthcare services, education for all. Additionally, cerebral palsy is a lifelong condition. Most times persons are diagnosed between the age of birth and 2. So whoever has the condition will live with the condition throughout their entire life. So for us, we want to ensure that with the resources are put in place to ensure that these people who have the condition can get, it takes more than just a regular health checkup. It takes more than the regular education system. So what we need is adapted services to be able to cater to persons with the condition.
How far along are we with that? Are we understanding this? For a long time we say, well, people with wheelchair, we don't have access to this. So how far along are we in adopting the culture of acceptance?
Okay, so I think we're improving. At the end of the day, I think the steps are small, but when you have a child with CP, I think you learn to accept that small is relative, at the end of the day. But we would like the society to just be a bit more open, a bit more welcoming. If you see someone with cerebral palsy, if you see somebody looking different, most times you would stay. So what we want to encourage, for instance, sometimes parents have to go onto the buses with their children. We want to encourage people to just be a little bit more humane, a little bit more sensitive, offer your seat to the parent, because the parent most times has to carry that child. And you also find that a lot of the children in CP are left at home simply because of the lack of resources to be able to bring them out and about. So this is one of the reasons why we formed the association. So we try to do our annual Family Fun Day. And with that, we definitely have to provide transportation. So we pick up the children and the parents from their homes to bring them. We usually do a church service and then a beach activity at Pigeon Island. So we ensure that we cater to the needs of the children and the parents. So we bring them to the family day. It's an opportunity for the parents to be able to interact, to be able to share success stories. Because again, when you can learn from another parent, then you don't have to go through the challenge on your own.
Right, and that is happening this Sunday.
It is happening on Sunday the 13th.
Right.
Yes.
But you'd like us to, get on board,
Yes.
show some solidarity as well, as corporate, as St. Lucia, as public.
Indeed. So what we're encouraging persons to do is on Friday, 4th of October, to wear something green. It could be a ribbon, it could be a shirt, it could be anything green, and just post your pictures to our CPA page or to hashtag CPA St. Lucia. So that way we know that you're in support with us on that day. And again, it just brings awareness, it brings sensitization to the condition cerebral palsy.
Wonderful. So give me that website again, or your handles again.
Yes, so it's on Facebook, it's CPA St. Lucia, and you can hashtag CPA St. Lucia as well.
Wonderful. Larry, I'll be adorning my green. I have some green day that just flashed with my green it is on Friday. I hope I see you in your green as well. Daria, thank you. And don't be a stranger. We want to be more connected with the condition.
Thank you.
And give Liam my love. Hi Liam. The CYEN body on the island has been quite active. The youths have been definitely pouring into it, and they have not stopped. As a matter of fact, they're onto something again this weekend. They're going to be doing a cleanup campaign, and here's one of the members to tell us about it. Miss Butcher, of course, is our girl. You know, she's always going to be our queen. Well, for me, she's always going to be my queen. But we tapping into her in a different capacity this time around. She's also the PRO for the CYEN, the Caribbean Youth Environmental Network, which is quite an active body. And I'm not surprised because she did commit, to lending herself and lending her expertise and her time to a lot of these youth-oriented developmental agencies. So here she is again, spreading her wings in yet another one. And the CYEN, of course, you first need to tell us a little bit about the CYEN, because persons who may not know, I know of them because I tried to join them at once. I'll give a little of my service as well. So I know of what they're about and what they do. But for persons who may not know.
Well, the Caribbean Youth Environmental Network, I mean, it's been around for a while, and Caribbean meaning it's a regional thing. And the main goal is basically to promote environmental sustainability and to really just bring awareness of that within the youth, within the region. So that is mainly what we're about.
Right, wonderful.
Yes.
And you guys have been quite active over the years as well.
Yes, we have.
I know there's always sometimes some big retreat where persons from the islands get to travel abroad and be part of some big discussions on the international scene when it comes to environmental and climate change and stuff. So a lot has been going on, but it didn't stop, and it doesn't stop you guys on the ground and what you're doing. So this weekend you have is it the annual cleanup campaign?
Yes, so it is International Coastal Cleanup. It is a yearly campaign that is happening, and we are spearholding that within St. Lucia. We have right now 5 locations. This Saturday we have the launch of our very first location, that is Photo Beach in Dennery. Nice. And the main purpose of ICC is just basically to allow people to understand that our coastal lines are very important, and they do need to take the necessary measures in order to protect that, as well as our ocean life.
So what do you want? Okay, you said there's a first. You said this is the first of
yes,
one.
This is the first of 5 actually. So next weekend we will be at $5 Beach, also known as Donkey Beach. We also have Black Bay and Soufre, and we're coming up with another location. And we have a lot of sponsors. Everybody's coming on board, and we really appreciate the support. But we just also want the support of the public, because we're not able to do all of this by ourselves. Yeah. We need to, as a nation, we need to come together in order to really protect our beautiful beaches. And I mean, St. Lucia is known for its beaches. Yeah. So I really hope everybody's able to come together just to promote this activity, as well as learn about environmental conservation and protecting our coastal lines.
Right. So the first one, we're going to which beach again?
Fordo in Dennery.
Fordo in Dennery. So we want the community of Dennery, and if you can and you want to from any other communities, you come through as well. What time do you plan to start?
Well, we're hoping to leave Castries by 8 a.m. But if you do wish for any more information, you could just log on to our CYEN SLU page on Instagram, or follow us CYEN on Facebook, and you will be able to get updated with all of the information, register, volunteer. Everything is on there, or feel free just to contact me, and I'll be happy to provide you with any other information in that regard.
Right, and all of the other beaches that you're going to be heading to, we can get that information so we know when it's coming your way.
Everything is there, and we will continuously be updating the public on what's to come.
I love it. Shanice, thank you so much. You're such a doll. Thank you for your work, man. Thank you for your service. Thank you for being such a beautiful young lady. And now banding yourself onto a beautiful cause again. Imagine doing a cleanup with Shanice. She can sit in what's the dress code? You had the overalls and glove and
Jeans,
jeans
gloves.
and you had to hire a little garbage bag. That would be fun. So I if I could come, I'm coming. That is Saturday.
This Saturday.
This Saturday. All right. Let me see if I reach. Let's see if we reach there. But definitely, you need to come on out and do that. Find that drive. Yes, absolutely. Beauty right here went to the Isle of Spice, but you didn't keep her. We know she come back and asking me to exchange passport.
I need it. I need it.
So Grenada, they take you, them jab, they go
girl.
there, them jab, take Michelle, yeah?
Girl, it was words. I don't have the words. It was a life-changing experience. It was amazing to see the art and the craft come to life. I felt it was an authentic presentation of a real cultural event. I felt very blessed to be there.
So in other words, you know what? She'll be back.
Absolutely,
Coming right back. But
absolutely.
you know what? She's got auditions. Daniel has got auditions on the Saturday. And you know what? Here's the information if you might want to be a part of it. Yeah. The beautiful Danielle Dubois is in our company. She's gorgeous. How are you, Dan?
I'm well. How are you,
Can tell.
Maureen?
I'm good. I'm doing well. Now, DRAMACAN is still up and kicking. And we're going to find some time where we go in-depth on DRAMACAN because I do believe we need that. I think we need to really adopt DRAMACAN because they have stuck true to their mandate from the time they've opened. And I know it must not have been easy because this is drama in an environment where people don't really, put too much effort into it. But you continue to, hold the mantle together and hold on to it and keep it running and keep it sustainable, which on the long run is got to pay off. But we're going to talk about that in a later date. Today we want to talk about the auditions that you have coming up, and we have gotten used to a lot of your awesome productions, and we normally look forward to it. So it's my understanding you have some auditions coming up. So I want to know now, is the auditions for a production or is just for persons to join the establishment?
Okay, so DRAMACAN Talent House, we've really expanded our scope of work over the past 2 years. Outside of doing productions, we've become a casting agency where, our membership, we stand ready and to provide talent for commercials, PSAs, and any type of creative requests from our clients, once it has to do with creativity, any type of presence. So this audition cycle will allow you to not only be part of our next production, but also become part of our talent house or our talent pool. So we're giving persons the opportunity to just be part of a community. You may not necessarily want to act, you may not be able to commit right now, but you want to be part of the pool and to be on standby should we get any requests, etc. So that's what we're trying to do. And part of our work is really building the presence of drama and theater. And we must train. We have to keep working the craft, presence, presentation, acting. It's a muscle that you have to keep training. So we expect that, once a week we do our fun rehearsals, our training, and you either doing the production or you just on standby for gigs and stuff like that. And our members have done so many interesting things for the public sector, the private sector. We did a campaign that reached, that was basically throughout the entire region for the Republic Bank, being part of their rebranding. And, we've done stuff in other spaces as well for the OECS, Girls of a Feather, because drama, it's a, what can I say? It's a tool. It's an artistic choice. Instead of just doing something one way, clients want to know how they can diversify their messaging. And DRAMACAN has really provided that space for, they want to do something different, a campaign, check DRAMACAN Talent House and we can, make whatever you want, just amplify it in a creative way. And that's who we are.
Right. So you're now in the process of recruiting persons to join the team. Let's talk about that. The auditions is going to be happening on this weekend, actually.
Yeah, so it's this Saturday, October 5th, the second floor, Blue Coral Mall. We have our registration form being shared through our social media platforms, but we believe we want to just leave it open if you want to just come through, because a lot of people is like, I want to, but I'm shy. So, we welcome walkthroughs as well, but we encourage persons to register. When you register, you're going to get a headshot taken immediately, because we're building our database and our talent pool. So they have instructions for guidelines for the entire process on Saturday. So that's why we want people to understand what they're getting themselves into. So, read up some information, come and see what it is that we're offering. So when you come, you get your headshot done. You have to do a monologue that's a piece. You have 3 choices. So persons have to prepare a monologue to perform in front of a panel of judges, and also stand ready to do drama as a team and to do improvisation. And drama is just about fun. Just last night I was telling a friend that drama is really, how much is your ability to have fun, what is your ability to be stupid and to play around and express, and and literally that's what we do. We work that funny bone all the time. So how can you do that? Your ability to act on the spot and to present believable characters and to just explore and to use your body, and as your body is an instrument, your voice is an instrument, it's a tool.
So let me ask Daniel, who are you? Are you targeting a specific age group?
18 years and above, everybody, anybody over 18, and that's what we've been blessed to have. 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock at Blue Coral. Yep.
Right.
10 o'clock.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they just need to walk prepared.
Walk prepared. Our registration fee is $50 to get into the clubhouse and to just go through that process. And we just inviting persons to just come through. And I believe, based on our scope of work now, we're going to keep our doors open, because let me tell you, we've had requests where we've had to go outside of our membership pool because we just don't have enough people. Okay. We don't have what they're looking for. So we also, the casting is about going and look for that talent, for that client. And we believe just expanding it and leaving it open is going to augur well for everybody,
What's the website again?
DRAMACAN Talent House on Instagram and Facebook. Our website is down for now, but all the information is there. You can also check the same handle on YouTube. We have our YouTube channel that we're building actively. Wonderful. Yeah, it has all our work.
Daniel, thank you so much. So it's this Saturday at the 2nd floor on Blue Coral Mall from 10 a.m.
10 a.m.
18 and over. Going out and be great today. It's a Thursday. Normally we jumpstart the weekend. Well, I don't know about you. I jumpstart the weekend on a Thursday. So I'll be having a ball of a time today. You can go out and do the same, all right? But be sure to be back here again tomorrow. It's Friday. And we're looking forward to seeing you then for another DBS this morning.